Hi, Linda Bowen here from stampingwithlinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is Tuesday, so create a fold, and I'm going to be doing a tri-fold card today. And it was inspired by a card that was sent in for a recent team challenge. This card was done by Sandy Bennett from Parma, Ohio, and she used the Sand and Sea designer series paper for hers. Now, I liked this card, but I'm going to switch it up and making it a different angle. The Sand and Sea is one of my customer appreciation tutorials this month, and it uses this suite but not this card. So here's how this card opens, like so. Again, it is a tri-fold card, but I am going to do it with some different spins to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my personal trimmer and a piece of real red cardstock, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it down to 10 1/4, and then I'm going to save this piece that I cut off for an addition that I'm going to do to this card. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 2 pieces that are 4 inches. So these measure 4 inches by 10 1/4. And then I am going to do some scoring. Going to score at the 5 1/2 mark first, which will make my card. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little pencil mark at the 4 inch. So I'm going to take that score line over and bring that over here. I'm going to have it at the edge of my paper. My 4 inch line is right there, my 4 inch mark. And what I want to do is I want to score diagonally. So I'm going to put it back in my trimmer, pencil line up here, and the corner of my paper. Let me move my trimmer up so you can see. So pencil line is up here, and then my tip to my card is down there. So we've got a piece that looks like so. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that second piece of 4 by 10 1/4, and I'm going to once again score at 5 1/2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my paper over and line it up at the 4. This time I've got the 4 inch mark. I'm going to score again. But I want the diagonal to come from the top like so. So let's get this piece of paper that I just scored, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere the 2 pieces together. So I want a nice, crisp, strong fold. Got that. Get it going the right way here. I'll set this on top. And we're just going to adhere the 2 pieces that are 4 and 5 1/2. And we've got our card like so. I'm going to grab my bone folder, make sure I have nice crisp folds. Then what I'm going to bring in is some paper that I already have cut. I have a piece of the Berry Delightful Designer Series paper. This is a free item that you get with a stamp set during celebration. Now this piece of Designer Series paper measures 3 3/8 by 3 3/8, and I'm just going to cut it at a diagonal. Now, why I had to change this card up, now we're going to go into a piece of real red that's 3 1/2 by 3 1/2, is because the paper that Sandy used had no right way or wrong way. But with my designer series paper, I wanted the berries to be going the same way. So this is why I changed my card up. Now I have a piece that's 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 in Whisper White. And I'm going to cut that at a diagonal. Now I'm going to grab my tombow glue because I want to have a little leeway. These pieces of paper are just a small border, and so I want to make sure that I have room to move them back and forth to get that nice even border. I found that when I used my Stampin' Seal Plus, it was hard to get that nice even 1/16 of an inch border around there. So I've got my designer series paper, again, just giving it a little bit of that red and white showing through. So I've got that triangle. Now I'm going to add the other one. And I just found that the multi-purpose glue just made it so much easier to do this card. So we're going to add that like so. And then my designer series paper. Now when Sandy made her card, she used the ribbon to hold hers down. So I've got that. I'm going to bring in, and again, because my pattern is going in a certain way, I wanted to show that pattern paper off with my strawberries going the right way. So we're going to add the tombow glue. And so we are going to be doing a vertical card versus the horizontal card like Sandy. So we just switched it up going the other way. Again, you need that to happen when you have designer series paper that has a pattern going one way. So now my strawberries are going the right way. So my card is going to be like so. Sandy's was this way. Now we're going to go ahead and decorate it. I have got a piece of Whisper White. This measures 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal to put that in the inside of my card, like so. Something I don't do a lot and I need to do more of is just to cut little strips so that the designer series paper matches on the inside. So these are just 1/4 inch strips that are 3 3/4. So we're just going to add a little border to the inside of our card. I'm finding that when I place a challenge out to my team for them to send in cards, that I am learning so much from them. Like this fold I had never seen before. And also I'm seeing my team use the designer series paper, the little scraps on the inside, and I absolutely love that. So there's my card. But like I said, Sandy used the ribbon to tie her card. I am going to grab, I think I like the smaller strip, and I'm going to use that to make like a belly band around my card. Now I don't want it to be real tight because I want it to slide off and on well. So I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to add some Stampin' Seal to that. Oops. My ribbon is catching there. So you've got that. Going to add some Stampin' Seal. So now I've got a belly band. What I have already done is I have taken the stitch shapes and the layering ovals and have done a little greeting. So I'm going to put that off to the side like so. I think I like that about right there. Next, what I have done, I have taken the stamp set that matches the celebration, and that is with the Sweet Strawberry Bundle. This is in the mini catalog. It has a stamp set with a strawberry builder punch. So this is just a fun set that you bundle that you can order and earn celebration rewards so that you then can get the stamp set and designer series paper as a free item on your order. So I'm just going to use glue dots for that first layer, but I think I'm going to add a dimension on this strawberry so that it gives it a dimension. But there you have it, a fun trifold card going in the opposite direction. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.